Good morning guys, welcome back to another video with me. If you're new here, my name is Amy and I've been on a weight loss journey for the last couple of years following the Starch Solution and using the principles of calorie density. So I want to show you what I'm eating every single day as a busy mum, how I put systems in place to keep me eating delicious, massive portions of food to get and stay lean. So I want to show you what I'm eating today. Today I am smack bang in the middle of my 2-week potato reset. And I want to show you what I've got. I'm keeping it super basic and super simple this morning, but I'm not skimping on the flavour or the quantity. Boom. So this gigantic feast is going to be my breakfast this morning. Literally took no time to throw together, and with a rommy on my back as well. So in here I've got half a head of cauliflower, 2 little heads of broccoli and 2 carrots. And then in here I have like loads of tiny little sweet potatoes that I baked up the other day. So this is like 5 little ones. But if you had like proper sized sweet potatoes, it'd be like 2. So I'm going to have this for breakfast this morning. And I'm also going to have some cherry tomatoes on the side as well for some things kind of sweety and crunchy and juicy and stuff. So anyway, obviously I always start by eating my non-starchy veggies first to fill me up, give me that bulk that I need as a volume eater to be satisfied, and then I move on to my lovely starches. If I eat my starches first, I might not want all my veggies, but if I eat all my veggies, then I can stop when I'm kind of had enough of my starches. It's a really good way to reduce the calorie density of your meals by always starting with the non-starchy veggies. And I know this looks like a ridiculous quantity of veggies. Obviously, you don't have to eat this many veggies, but I am a volume eater and I need a lot of bulk in order to be satisfied. So this is the way that I have found to continue being able to get and stay lean whilst also eating a lot of food, is totally relying on those incredible non-starchy veggies. And I know that it sounds super boring to start your day with veggies, but actually I've built the habit of it, and now it's on autopilot. And now I also wake up craving my veggies every morning. So it's not a difficult thing for me. It's kind of like grabbing your morning coffee or something. I gravitate towards my veggies. So if you're wanting to get into having veggies in the morning or eating potatoes or whatever it is you're wanting to start doing, try and build it up as a habit so it's something that you do every single day. If you do it every single day, basically the more you do something, the more you're going to be able to build it up as a habit. If you did it once a week, you're not going to be able to build it up as a habit. But if you wake up and you do the same thing every day, then that's how it becomes a habit, and that's how you can put health and weight loss on autopilot without even thinking about it, is just by focusing and relying on building those gorgeous habits. So I just thought I would go into that. For any of the new people who are here, I know I've rabbited on about this for ages, but in case there are any new people who are wanting to kind of understand the way I eat, that's kind of the general guide. And also sometimes I know it's helpful to have a reminder to focus on whatever you're trying to do. Doing it daily is so powerful. Also, I wanted to say I've woken up quite hungry this morning. Usually I don't get hungry until about 11 or 12, but it's like 9:30, and I'm already hungry. And I just wanted to say, don't worry about eating within a certain window. Okay, yes, it's not great to eat late at night in terms of your digestion and stuff, but basically the point I'm trying to make is, if you're hungry, eat some food. Don't ever go hungry just because you think it's the wrong time to eat. Oh, it's not breakfast time, it's not lunchtime. Those are so ridiculous and just completely made up. Breakfast, lunch and dinner. You should just eat whenever you're hungry, whenever that happens to be. That's when you grab some food and that's when you eat. And I recommend, if you're working on maximum weight loss, always start with your non-starchy veggies. That's how you know you're truly hungry. But anyway, I obviously have a sleeping Romy on me today, and I'm quite excited because it's just a chill day at home, which I'm excited about because it's been a crazy weekend and a crazy day yesterday. So I thought I'd make the most of Romy being asleep and just do a fun little recipe. So I think I mentioned yesterday I wanted to do like a potato, like mashed potato cups filled with something, and I think I'm going to fill it with my leftover cheese sauce that I've got. I thought that just could be a really fun little like snack, maybe like chopped with some chopped tomatoes on top or something. I don't know, that's kind of my big idea. So I'm going to use I'm going to use these little babies, and I'm just going to push some mash into the bottom of here, and I'm going to stick it in the oven, crisp them up. I want them to be nice and crispy. Then I'm going to fill it with my cheese sauce, and I think that's going to go like super bubbly. Oh, I could do some chopped veggies in my cheese sauce to get more veggies in. Yeah, I'm always looking for how I can actually get more veggies into every single element of my life, because veggies are the best ever. So if I did some chopped veggies in here, chopped sauteed veggies in with the cheese sauce, bang, that would be incredible. What a lovely snack. Anyway, I'm going to go and do that, and I'm also going to put some potatoes on to steam in my Instant Pot as well, because today I'm going to be having hash browns and tomato soup for lunch, and for hash browns I need some steamed potatoes, and I need them to cool down, so actually I need to make that quite quickly. Anyway, I'm going to go and do that, and I'll show you these little things when I've created them. Okay, so I've just done my little potato-y mash boaty things, and they're in the air fryer. Romy saw it and she was like, so she wants the mash. Let's see what she actually does with it, because I'm curious. I feel like this is going to keep her occupied for some time. Romy, how are you going to get your mash? You got any thoughts? How grown up is she getting? That is just silly. I remember when I started making these YouTube videos, she was just a tiny little blob muffin with no hair. Now look at her, little sprouty. Oh, little Roms. Well, while she's occupied, I'm going to crack on, because I've got quite a busy day because I'm taking Abe swimming after school, and I've got lots of work to do and stuff like that. So I want to try and get loads of my food stuff done now. So I'm making my tomato soup. Super simple. Super simple. I've got some onion, and I've got 4 tins of tomatoes because I'm making extra for tomorrow. And I'm also just going to throw in a couple of carrots just for the crack, and maybe some celery because I've got celery that needs using. Honestly, with soup you can just throw anything in. That is the beauty of a soup. So I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to get a head start on my dinner tonight, because I know I'm not going to be able to weight loads this evening when I come back. So I'm having Hasselback potatoes, so I'm just going to stick them in the oven now to give them like a first whack, and then when I come back this evening after swimming, I'll be able to pop them on again. Hey presto. Anyway, so that is my plan. So I'm going to get that done now, and I'll show you what these little things look like. But I think they're going to be incredibly delicious. And I'm just going to mix in my leftover veggies into everything. But what I was thinking about is, I know that I haven't really answered any questions, which I said I was going to, and I apologise about that. The week kind of got away from me, in all honesty, but I'm going to try and do that soon. But I know there's been a couple of questions about what am I going to do? What do I do with my kids? What am I going to do with my kids when they get a bit older, when they go out, all those kinds of things. So I thought I would just have a quick little chat about it whilst Romy and I are just having a quick little snack. So, it's a great question though. Oh my God. When you get a good sweet potato, oh my goodness, that is amazing. That is just so sweet and delicious. When you do potato reset, it makes you appreciate all of the simple foods, the seemingly simple foods. My God. Sorry, I digress. So what am I going to do about my kids? So right now, my kids eat whole plant foods basically 99% of the time. So my family, my mom and everyone, they also eat whole plant foods, so that is really helpful. But you know, sometimes when we go to a party or something, people do buy, not Romy yet because she's still super tiny, but for Abe, for example, if he goes to a birthday party, we are so lucky in the fact that our friends get Abe like some special vegan stuff, so they will buy him like vegan cupcakes or vegan chocolate or vegan crisps or vegan cheesy pizzas and stuff like that. All of our friends so far have been really lovely and respectful of the fact that he is vegan, and they always try and accommodate to that. But I'll always bring something with us to a party or with us to an event or wherever we're going. I'll always make sure that I'm prepared and that I've brought stuff for my kids. And also, I like to try and focus on things that they really find exciting. So if we're going to a birthday party, I'm not going to bring him an apple. I'm going to bring him some chocolate muffins or something, and he's like, yeah, I've got the muffins. And he's so excited. Or some chocolate pudding or some chocolate cookies, or my kids love chocolate. But obviously whole food, plant-based versions. So I always try and bring them stuff that I know they're going to love. whilst we're out and about. But obviously, if we go out to a party and they've brought a vegan cupcake or something that's not whole food, plant-based, just a regular vegan cupcake, he just has the cupcake. And I'm okay with him having that every once in a while, because that's real life and he's going to go out into the world one day and make his own decisions. So for me, I don't want it to be like a taboo thing that, oh no, you can never have the cupcake. I want him to sometimes have the cupcake, but what I do is I try and talk to him about my reasoning. So I talk to him a lot about health. I don't talk to him about weight loss. Obviously, that's just the stuff I talk to you guys about. But I talk to him about it in the way of health. You know, what do carrots do for your body? Why is broccoli so important? What about potatoes? So he understands why I choose to feed them these really amazing foods on a daily basis. And so when he has a cupcake, Robbie's doing so well. That yummy, my girl. Do you want another one? I think she's just going to eat all the leftovers. We're clever, girl. Tell you what, that keeps them occupied. Hot dang, I'm going to remember that one. So when, I don't remember what I was saying exactly, but yes, I teach him all about the nutrition and why it's so important to eat those things, because he wants to be big and he wants to be strong and he wants to be clever and all of those things. So he knows when we go out, if he has something like a cupcake, he goes, this is a bit of a cheeky cupcake and I'm going to have it as a special treat. And I go, yeah, you know what, that's great. Sometimes it is nice to have a special treat. But I've also taught my kids, well, not Romy yet, I've also taught Abe loads about veganism. Not hammered it too hard, but I think kids naturally, they have a love for animals from birth. So, I mean, I don't think they would naturally want to hurt animals or eat animals. So Abe just naturally has a love for animals. And so when he asks what people at school are eating, when he was like 2 or 3, and I was like, oh, that's chicken, they're eating chickens, all those kinds of things. He was really kind of shocked and like, whoa, what are you talking about? So naturally, I don't think I have anything to worry about in terms of him being vegan. Obviously, when he's older, he can totally make his own decisions. I'm just here to help him out in early life and to be here if he needs me. But I try not to be too militant about, whoa, Roms, you've done really well. I try not to be too militant about it because I don't feel like that'll be helpful, but I try and help him make his own informed decisions. So anyway, obviously, and also I'm navigating this every single day, depending on what situation pops up, but I've never been in a situation where I have had any issues. And also, I always take food for us, so I'm always prepared, so no one ever has to go hungry. And because we don't have a lot of junk food in our house, or any junk food in our house, if we go out and I don't have anything, but I buy Abe, oh, clever girl, and I buy Abe like strawberries and mangoes and raspberries, that's the stuff that he gets super excited about, and like some nuts and all that kind of stuff, and dates, and he's like, yay! So those are his like happy foods. So I know I can get that most places, any kind of old shop. So anyway, just thought I'd chat about that real quick, but that's what I do in terms of kids. Okay, I had to share this with you because this is amazing. I just made the most incredible creation ever. I want to show you guys. This is mashed potato crispies with broccoli, cauliflower, cheesy sauce on the top, and I tell you, the combination is to die for. So quick and simple to throw together with just a bunch of leftovers, and I blow my own mind. Anyway, this is so yummy, guys. You just have to try it. I know I haven't given you the recipe for my cheese sauce properly. It's like cauliflower and a bunch of stuff. It's in my meal plan. Feel free to check it out. Or you can just do any old cheese sauce that you love. But look at the crispy cheesiness. Look in there. Guys, it's really good. Anyway, this isn't part of my meal plan, but it's super easy to throw together. Oh my God. Is that nice, Roms? We have been busy playing, and I was inspired, and I was like, I need to get more movement in. I was gonna go for a walk and it started peeing down. I was like, oh man, we can't even go for a walk. And I was like, actually, hold on a second. Of course I can do some movement, because if I get on the trampoline, Romy wants to be on there and I can't do proper bounce session. Then she gets bored and she won't let me go back on. But I thought, what if I just did a little workout YouTube thing on the TV? And actually, I ended up doing it for half an hour, and it was great because Romy, that's so funny. Romy did some good like solo playing, which is fantastic, obviously. She needs to kind of, it'd be nice for her to have a little time doing solo play every day. So I was thinking I could just do like a little YouTube workout video, maybe every day, or, you know, just let's kind of see how it goes, depending on how much bouncing I've done the previous day or whatever. But it was actually so lovely to get some movement in, and I did loads of like calisthenics-y squats and like loads of good stuff. So actually that was darn amazing. So I'm going to try and do that tomorrow, and I might show you a little bit as well. Oh God, right in with the cheese sauce. Anyway, it's about 1:15, and I'm not super hungry yet, but I want to take Romy out for a walk now because it's not raining anymore, and I thought she's getting to the age where she would love, if I walked her to the forest, she would love to go down into the forest and like sticks and leaves and just be all natural. So I thought we could do that, and then when we come back I'll have my lunch, but I thought I'd prep it now just so that I haven't got to make it when I come back. So anyway, got the hash browns in the air fryer and my tomato soup's all made up. Anyway, so that's my plan. Romy's just finishing some of her lunch. She is having, as soon as she saw this cheese sauce, she had to jump in. She's also eaten that much of a potato, and she's also got some ricey tofu, pea and broccoli stir fry from the other day as well, which I just pulled out the fridge. So a quick and simple one for Romy, and she's absolutely loving it. So anyway, I will let you know when I do some nice eating. But I did just want to say, actually, my aunt just called me and she said that she has decided to do the potato reset with me. She started yesterday. She's just made my cheesy broccoli hash brown bake, and she called me. She was like, oh my God, it's so good. And she was so excited that you could make a cheesy hash brown broccoli bake with, like, usually she does like, she's vegan as well, she does like the cashews and stuff, but she did it obviously potato reset friendly, like my book, and she was like, it's so good. So that was really cool. It's lovely when you can get people involved around you, so you feel like you're not doing it all by yourself. Out for a walk with Romy and my carrot. So that was a lovely walk, but Romy was asleep the entire time. I really wanted to take her around into the forest so she could have a bit of fun, but she literally fell asleep as soon as she got in the ergo. Anyway, I enjoyed my walk thoroughly, and I realised since the weather has been just I just haven't been out for walks. It's been horrible and rainy and just cold, but I'm out in my jacket and I just feel so boiling. I feel like I should have come out in a t-shirt today, so I'm going to be starting my walks more often. And what I was thinking I would do, it might be a fun way to, I'm trying to stack habits on top of each other. So I'm thinking after I drop Abe off at school, I'll go for a walk with Romy in the forest where I eat a carrot or two, get those carrots in, I love carrots, and also I get some work done while I do my walking, and Romy can have a sleep. I feel like that would be a winning combination. So as the weather gets nicer, that is my intention every single morning. So Romy's just woken up and she's a little bit squeaky, so I want to show you my lunch real quick before I actually eat it. So I have got loads of yummy hash browns and my tomato soup that I have whipped up earlier. This is an incredible combination, and I also had to treat myself to another biscuit tea because I'm about to fly out the door and it's about to be a crazy evening. I've just put my Hasselback potatoes in the oven, and James is hopefully going to check on those when he gets back. Finished my lunch, absolutely delicious. So I'm about to go and pick up Abe, and then we're going to go out swimming, and we won't get back till 5:30. So I am going to bring some food with me just in case I get hungry. I just never know how the day's going to go. I have also done a workout last night, and I did a workout today, and obviously I'm breastfeeding, so, you know, don't necessarily follow my quantities. Obviously I might need more food than you, I might need less food than you. Every person is totally different, so you've got to just go by your own hunger fullness cues. That is why that is so important. So anyway, I am going to be bringing some food with me, and also because I know my baby's going to steal my food as well. Anyway, I'm bringing a butt ton of sweet potatoes. I'm really in the mood for something sweet after all my savoury lunchy stuff, so I'm going to bring all of those, and I'm also going to bring a couple of I've got cucumber. I was going to say some more carrots, but actually I'm in the mood for something a little bit more cucumbery. Oh, hello. Right, I'm going to eat this cucumber in the car. So a car snack is always a good shout. So the babies are just snacking on some pasta with tomato sauce, which is my leftover soup from earlier, and some crispy little tofus that we just did with some soy sauce.
I'll show you the tofu.
You want to show everyone the tofu? Okay. Yeah, you show everyone the lovely tofu. Do you like this meal, Abe? Ooh, is it tasty? Is that delicious? Oh my gosh, you eat like a wild animal. Hi guys, so it's about 11:30 and I know I haven't been on for a while, but it's been a crazy busy night with everybody, and I wanted to show you I've made my Hasselback potatoes, which was going to be my dinner with like some broccoli and green beans and stuff, but I wasn't hungry in the slightest. Still not hungry, so I'm just leaving that for tomorrow. I'm going to enjoy that for a lovely lunch tomorrow. But sometimes you don't get hungry, in which case you don't just need to eat because it's dinner time or it's breakfast time or it's lunchtime. Listen to the hunger fullness cues, and if you're not hungry, don't eat anything. Even though I felt like I was meant to eat something, I had to really listen to myself, and I was like, I don't need anything. Anyway, so that I'm excited for a lovely lunch tomorrow, and I'll see you when I eat them.